Hello, 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 everybody. I'm coming in to do a live tutorial on a going out look because we are going out partying and we're visiting people, seeing people. Look, someone just gave me my best friend gave me earrings for Christmas because everybody knows I love earrings. And so I'm trying them out and they're so cute. Okay, anyway, let's get started. So I've washed my face, I moisturized, and now we need to start with putting our um, foundation primer. You must put this on first because it is great to keep your makeup all day long and keep it set. And it has SPF 15 on top of that, so it's good to have it. So you see it comes out opaque and it goes on clear. It's satiny, silky, and you apply it everywhere, even your eyes, because your eyelids will be, we putting some makeup on those, and you want your makeup to stay and just really set good. So, and every time you put makeup in the morning, you put your foundation primer first. It's a must have. So, after that, you put on your even though we put some on their eyelids, we do have actual eye primer. So the eye primer, oops, almost dropped it. Eye primer goes next, and it goes on white, but it dries clear. And what it's doing is really getting into those crevices in your eyelid that, if you wear this without the primer, it just, how sometimes it just settles into the creases and it just looks really tacky because, this area is really thin, and your eyelid is open, and somehow the eyeshadow just cakes in there, forming a line. So we like to use the primer to try and not get that undesired look at the end of the day when you close your eye and you see that line with like your eyeliner, eyeshadow, or whatever. So this helps with that. All right. So then also we're priming the whole face. So next we do our lip liner, not lip liner, lip primer. So what it does, especially if you are older, it fills in a lot of the lines. And this is good so that your lipstick will not bleed into those lines, and it just stays perfect. It's not sticky or nothing. It's just like a lip balm almost. And it's called an H Fighting Lip Primer. All right, so now we're primed. Okay, so we usually start from the top bottom. So we will start, I'll just mention it, but because I usually don't need it because I have dark eyebrows to begin with. But I will try and get them brushed a little bit because we do have a brush that is for eyes. And you do that. And then if you have really fair skin, you probably have really light eyebrows. And we do have an eyebrow liner, and you just fill it in. And then once you do that, you move down to the eyes. And so I'm going to do, I've really been enjoying the liquid eyeshadows. So I'm doing Pink Starlight on my eyelid. And what I really like about this product is that it really is easy to put on. You apply it with the wand and you just finish it with your finger or a brush, but it's that easy. No, nothing difficult about it. And it's shiny and pretty, and you can apply as much as you need. And then we're going to let it dry a little bit. And then apply a different color And I have here, and you can do it two ways. You can apply the liquid eyeshadow and another liquid eyeshadow color, or you can actually do by letting it dry a little bit, regular eyeshadow colors. So I'm going to go ahead and get a brush to do some eyeshadow colors. And I'm going to get my crease brush that's angled. And I'm going to do a matte color. I'm going to do Cinnabar to give us some pop up here. And the crease goes right here, crease brush. And you just go back and forth. It stays right there, nowhere else. Not bringing it to the end. You just literally stay in the crease. And there you go. And it gives you some color. And then you do the next one. Next eye. There you go. And that's not too hard to forget. I always feel like there's more color on me here, but that's probably because of the light, the way it's shining on me. And then I'm going to add a different color on the top. So I'm going to pick another matte, because my see how light it is? It's almost like it's being pushed forward. So I want my eyes to look bigger. So I'm going to kind of hide the eyebrow bone. So I'm going to use, what am I going to put on up there? I think I'm going to use Cashmere Hazel. It's like a grayish. So we'll see how that goes. So I'll put it up here so that it's not shiny. It just gives this area a chance to just kind of be pushed back a little, because I don't want it to be attention to it. And that's actually, I might do a little bit darker than that. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe we'll do this gray a little bit. So we'll tap. And there we go. There you go. That's much better. And then yeah, over here, a little bit more. And then I'm going to put, I think that's all I want to do today on the eyes. Okay, so that's good. And that gray is actually called Shadow. Shadow. Okay, so putting this away. And now we're going to use my all over brush. Or actually it's called the new blending brush, eye blending brush, that just came out. And all you do is swirl it around so that everything looks nice and good together. Not just lines. It just really mixes everything together. Okay, now I am going to do my eyeliner in black with our twist pencil. Yeah. And the cool thing about these pencils is that the end of it, there's a little cap, you pull it off, and there's a sharpener, so that you get a straight pointy line when you put it through the thing and twist. And then you can go ahead and use it. So I'm going to go ahead and try and stay close to my waterline. And try to do it without my mirror. But it glides on pretty easily. It really goes on there really well. And I try and get it in between my eyelashes so that you don't see any part of the skin. You just see the line, the dark black line. So now we're going this way. And let's see. and that's going good. Oh, I'm just going to double check on my mirror here. And not bad. I'm just going to finish this over here. Okay, now put this away and do our mascara, which my favorite to go to is the Lash Intensity, because it has a nice big spoolie and the brush is just really nice and filled with color, and it lengthens and adds thickening to the lashes that I barely have. So it also doesn't even give you that many, you don't have to use so many, what am I trying to say? With other mascaras, I use a ton of coats to try and even make them look like I have lashes. And with this mascara, I don't need as many strokes because it works really well doing it by itself. So it's a good thing we have different kinds. We have like, gosh, 5 or 6 different types of mascaras. So it's fun to try out which one, each one of them, to see which one's the best one for me. So trying to get this on here. Not trying to poke my eye while I'm talking. And they always say you can never have enough coats. So I just keep going one side to the next. And I'm finally starting to see an eyelashes on the camera here. I hope you do. And then the side. And finally, I can see them, especially if I close my eyes. Yeah. So that's Lash Intensity. Now that I have my eyes done, I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation. You can do it either before or after, but I'm learning to do it after, because if any of the eyeshadow stuff gets on my face, I can clean it up with the foundation. So I'm using Beige 6 and Bronze 1 on the pressed powder foundation, and I'm putting on first the cream to powder foundation. I had in here before Bronze 1, but because it is no longer summer, my eye tone is getting lighter, and that was too dark. So now I've switched it to my winter color, and it's Beige 6. So we all have different tones for summer and winter, so it is better to have 2 foundations so that you don't look off colored when you apply it. And so I am going to go ahead and get this done this way. And I'm doing a lot of tapping because that way it fills your pores in evenly and gives you that nice, clean cover. And this is the cream to powder is a full coverage foundation, and it really works well to cover anything you want covered. So of course I'm staying away from my eyes because I just did them up. So if some gets on your lips, that's fine too. It actually helps to keep your lipstick. Oh, and don't forget to get your neck area back here, this eye cheek area, and the neck, so that it all matches. Nothing worse than having 2 tones, and this keeps you nice and even throughout. That looks pretty good. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get my all over brush to get the pressed powder on it. And then you tap the excess and then you apply it on so that you don't have any shininess. And just looks more put together. And there you go. All right, now that's done. I'm going to use a little bit of blush and contouring, and so we need a different brush altogether, which is this one. It's angled, as you can see. It has short, medium, and tall bristles, and this one's called the cheek brush. So the bottom portion is for the contouring, which is my latte down here, and we have a darker one, is cocoa, for the darker skin. So the bottom portion of the brush just only gets the color, and that goes down here below the cheekbone, and only there. And then you do it on the other side, up and down. And then the mid section of the brush gets the blush. And I have two different colors here, and I might just do this pink one because the other one is pretty too, but I think I did it the other day, the what's it called? Copper, something copper. Golden copper. And this one is Desert Rose. So I'm going to use Desert Rose today. So that's the mid section of the brush. And you put it above where you put the contouring, and it goes right here in your apple of your eye. Don't go all the way to the front, just stick in this area. And then you do the other side up here. There you go. And then you're going to finish it with the highlighter, which is up here, which is called Glazed. And that's the very tippy top of the brush. And you put it up here. And do not get too close to the area if you're older and you have all those crow's feet. You don't want to put it on that because it'll make them stand down and say, here I am. So you just leave it here. Gives you a little bit of a shininess. And there we go. So now, lips. Lips. Always put your lip liner first because it'll help to keep your, I'm going to use my brush, my mirror, sorry. And that way I can get it at better precision. And you always start with your Cupid's bow. And, let me turn that off. Okay, and then, let's see, in the bottom, that looks pretty good. So I'm going to fill it in with my color. Oh, geez. Let's see. All right, let me pause this. I may have to pause and come back to you.